One of the questions we often incur when dealing with DUI clients is, what's going to happen to my driver's license? Driving is one of our key assets of life. We're not on buggies and horses anymore. You have to drive to live in most cases, getting to and from work. And when you've been charged with DUI, it can often make things quite difficult because under the Arizona DUI law, whether it's basic DUI under 28-1381A, there is a mandatory 90-day license suspension. If it is a super extreme DUI, if it's a second offense, it could go up to an entire year of your license being revoked. That is a separate process that is implemented by under the statute. It is a part of the sentence, but it's functioned by the Department of Motor Vehicle, and there are some stringent requirements. So an attorney would walk you through both of those processes, not only the court proceedings, but also the administrative proceedings as it relates to the suspension of the license. Sometimes we're able to get, for our clients, it's the 60-day to and from work permit so that they can drive to and from work, because of course the purpose of the statute is not to restrict your livelihood, it's to restrict your ability to drive a vehicle until the state can reasonably ascertain that you're not driving under the influence and putting other folks' lives in jeopardy. Another thing that in Arizona that's often done, even with basic DUI or with the super extreme DUI as it is called, or DUI per se, is the interlock device, where you have to blow into the device and make sure that you are not intoxicated and the vehicle won't start. With the basic DUI, that's at least 12 months. With super extreme DUI, if it's your second offense, it could go as far as 24 months. And again, this is after being incarcerated and the other fines and things that are associated with that. So if you get a DUI in Arizona, will you lose your driver's license? 99.9% of the time, yes, because these are mandatory sentencing guidelines in the state of Arizona. How long will you lose your license? Depends on which DUI statute you are charged with and the facts surrounding that. There are some exceptions where administrative hearings can be requested with the DMV, and sometimes some of those things can be waived if certain classes are taken or whatnot. But you would want to sit down and talk with your lawyer, explain the dynamic and how your situation is unique with one of our lawyers, or if you choose some other firm, express those concerns to them. They'll be able to sit down and go through those facts with you and determine if there's some type of loophole or opportunity to where the license suspension either can be mitigated, or if it can be shortened, or if you can get a day-to-day work pass to drive back and forth to work so that your livelihood is not hindered. So you want to sit down and talk with one of our lawyers or another lawyer and discuss those issues and see what the opportunities are to keep your license active as long as we possibly can.